just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna
Good morning, everybody. How are you doing this morning? Are you good? Are you great? Fabulous, ne? Listen, today, Sorbet is going to do a Sorbet skin masterclass. You see these products in front of you. Please, it is used only for the demonstration. Please do not take anything. And where there is not enough, let us share. Ne? So please welcome to the stage Leanne and Charlotte as they take us through the Sorbet Skin Masterclass. Enjoy.
Good afternoon, ladies. How's everyone doing? Good, good. I'm so excited to see so many ladies here this afternoon with us. And I hope you're going to learn something through the afternoon with us because Charlotte and I love to share. And we are both very passionate about skincare. So it gives us great pleasure today to present to you Sorbet Skincare and all the amazing products that we have within our range. But before I start, what I want to highlight is I don't like to stand here and talk. So I want an interactive session. I want you ladies to engage with us, talk to us, ask questions. This is about us sharing our knowledge and for you to learn through the process. So I'm going to ask lots of questions, and I do ask that you please interact with us and give us some of your insights, some of the things you're concerned about, that you want to know more about from a skincare perspective. So before I start, ladies, how many of you, what are your major concerns, skincare concerns? Shout it out at me. Hydration? Hyperpigmentation? Wrinkles? Anti-aging? Yes? Yeah, it's on the rise. And how many of you want that beautiful, youthful, healthy glow? Okay. So today we're going to be touching on all of those things, and I'm going to tell you how Sorbet Skincare fits into all these different avenues. And let me tell you something, all your skincare concerns are no different from what's happening in the rest of the world. So I thought today I'd also just share with you some of the skincare trends that are trending internationally. Can any of you take a guess what could potentially be trending? There's no wrong answer. There's so many trends. Skincare trends. What do you think is trending from a skincare perspective? Hyaluronic acid. So we're going to talk a lot about active ingredients today. So one of the key trends is around what we call your very active exfoliators. And how many of you have heard of retinoids? Often known as retinol, retinoids, vitamin A, and we'll talk a lot about that and how it fits into Sorbet Skincare. What makes this ingredient so special is that it's like multifunctional. Not only does it prevent aging, it also helps with pigmentation and it helps with acne. So it's an all-encompassing ingredient, and that's why you're seeing it making a big comeback at the moment. And we talk about it in very different formats because there is different formats of retinoids when we talk about it from that perspective. Another big trend is how many of you love to layer products? How many of you think the more product you put on, the better the results, the quicker I'm going to see this? We want that youthful, healthy glow. We all have a bad habit of doing that, right? We think the more we put on, the better the results are going to be. But what happens is that a lot of products today carry a lot of active ingredients. So when we're doing all this layering, we're like kids in a candy store, like we just want to keep putting on, we actually hypersensitize the skin and we irritate the skin because of all the active ingredients. So there is this big trend around microdosing. And what it's saying is don't stop using active ingredients. Use it in smaller quantities, but over a longer period of time. And you're going to get exactly the same result as if you were putting it on and trying to see results within 1 week. So what we don't want to do is we don't want to disrupt that skin barrier function. We don't want to irritate the skin, but we still want to get great results. And that's where we come in with the trend microdosing. How many ladies here started to have problematic, irritated, sensitive skin after wearing masks? Acne? Okay. Has anyone heard about the microbiome? Okay. Our skin's major protective barrier is called a microbiome, and it's made up of lots of living microorganisms. And that microbiome is there to help protect your skin. And what happens is over time is that microbiome can get disrupted. So with the wearing of masks, what we were doing, we were breathing, and all that moisture was constantly sitting on the surface of our skin and disrupting that skin barrier function. And then what we do is we have more bad bacteria forming on the skin versus good bacteria. So that's why there's this big trend around microbiome and protecting the skin barrier function. How many of you have seen skincare with prebiotics, postbiotics, biotics? Right. All the skincare that's coming out now is to protect the microbiomes on your skin, so to protect that skin barrier function. How many of you have gone for treatments, facial treatments, and your therapist has said to you, I'm actually not interested in what your skin problem is today. The first thing we're going to fix is your skin sensitivity. And you've questioned that. And the reason why is because we have to protect the skin barrier. We have to build up a good barrier function in order for your skin to get great results. If your skin barrier function is disrupted and that microbiome is disrupted, you're going to be hypersensitized, and anything we put on the skin is going to irritate it. Right, so the first thing we want to do is we want to repair and protect that microbiome function, that protective barrier, get it back into its healthy state before we start treating your skin conditions and skin concerns. Ladies, when I talk about skin conditions and skin concerns, how many of you know about skin types and skin concerns? Right, skin types, you get 4 skin types. You get like almost what we call like a normal, like healthy skin. Then you get an oily combination skin, and then you get like skin with pigmentation is a skin concern. So, and then you get aging skin. So when we talk about skin concerns, that's like pigmentation, uneven skin tone, acne, and that's predominantly what skincare ranges treat, is your skin concern, not a skin condition. Yes, there are ranges for skin conditions, but the majority of what we want to target is your skin concerns. And we're going to talk about that today quite a bit in detail. So we spoke about it briefly: anti-aging, pigmentation, acne, uneven skin tone, hydration. Those are all skin concerns, right? And that's how we tap into different products. And then the last trend I want to share with you is around blue light technology. And how many of you have seen that on the rise? Does anyone know why? What do we sit in front of every single day? Okay, we sit in front of cell phone screens, we sit in front of computer screens, we sit in front of television screens, and that light is called what we call high energy visual light. It has exactly the same damaging effects on your skin as UVA and UVB. The reality is it's in a smaller dosage, but what happens with blue light is you're exposed to it for much longer periods of time and at close proximity to your skin. So the effects that it has on your skin is exactly the same as UVA and UVB damage. And that is why there's so much product out there that's coming out with blue light filters, because it's there to protect your skin from the radiation that you're getting off, like that high energy visual light that you're getting off your blue screens, what we call blue light. Right, so those are just some skincare trends, and I'm going to tie it back into how it fits into the Sorbet world. How many of you have used Sorbet skincare? Shout out to me your hero products. Masks, serums, the foaming cleanser, the wipes. We have some amazing products in the Sorbet skincare range, and I hope that if I do anything right today, that's to convert you and to get you to go at least try one Sorbet skincare product if you haven't tried it yet. We have a range of products in the Sorbet range. We have 4 different ranges. One is most recently launched, and I'm going to talk about them today. We have our Hydra Skin range, we have our Age Effect range, we also have our Salon Skin range, and I'm going to talk briefly about each of them. And then the most recent addition to our family is our Even Effect. So for that brighter, luminous, lighter, brighter complexion, this is where Even Effect fits in, and it talks about that trend that we're all looking for, this youthful, healthy, glowing skin. So as I get started, I want to talk about Hydro Skin. What do you think Hydro Skin does? Okay, does exactly what it says it's going to do. It's going to hydrate your skin. What is really nice and what I want to highlight today is that Sorbet skincare products are interchangeable. So it doesn't mean because you use Hydro Skin, you have to stick within the Hydro Skin range. You can interchange between Salon Skin, Age Effect, and Even Effect. You can mix all the ranges. Depends what you want to achieve from your skincare or what your skincare goals are essentially. So the main key ingredients in the Hydro Skin range is hyaluronic acid. How many of you ladies have heard about hyaluronic acid? Yeah, another key ingredient. Does anyone know why it's such a key ingredient? Anyone? Take a guess? Right. The amazing thing about hyaluronic acid is it holds up to 1,000 times its weight in water. So one little molecule holds 1,000 times more than its weight in water. And that's what makes it such an amazing ingredient and so great for hydration. Does it penetrate very deep into the skin? It really sits superficially. But what it does is it releases that moisture onto the skin and it keeps those top layers of your skin protected and well moisturized and hydrated. So protecting that barrier function, because one of the key things to protecting barrier function is about hydration. Right? And every single one of us South Africans struggle with dehydration. Because of our climate, we're exposed to a lot of air conditioning, pollution, and we're exposed to sun. So every single person needs hydration. What is nice about this range is it consists of 4 products. And something I also want to highlight is I'm sure you've heard the trend skin minimalism. Right? Skin minimalism is about one product having multifunctional purposes, right? And we've got a few of those in the Sorbet family. And what's exciting for me to tell you is that Sorbet skincare has been around since 2014. So we were leaders in terms of skin minimalism and talking about multifunctional products. So if you look at our Hydra, and how many of you like a foaming wash? Cream cleanser? Oily? Like an oily cleanser, like an oil-based cleanser. Okay, cleanser is very specific to a person. And that's why I never say to someone, this is what you should be using from a cleanser. You must use what you prefer and what you see the most results. Because some people like that foamy wash and they like that squeaky clean feeling on the skin. Others like a cream cleanser, they don't like that squeaky clean feeling on the skin and they don't need foam to show that they've got a clean skin. Anyone want to take a guess how many times you should cleanse? Okay, so twice a day ideally. And how many times when you do cleanse should you cleanse? Okay, we always say double cleanse. I'm sure you've heard the term double cleanse, right? And the reason why we say double cleanse, and what's nice about double cleanse, it doesn't mean you have to use the same cleanser to double cleanse. You can switch between cleansers. You can, for example, use an oil cleanser as your first cleanse, and then you can use a foaming wash or a cream cleanser as your second cleanse. The first cleanse is to dissolve makeup impurities, so it dissolves oil. Right? So when you do that first wash, if you're not doing a second wash, all you're doing is you're just removing oil impurities on the skin. Your second wash is what's then treating your skin. Right? And that's why we always say do a second cleanse. And it can be in different formats. You can do it in the form of cleanse and a tone. You can do it in the form of cleanse and a micellar water, if you like micellar waters. Or you can do a double cleanse using exactly the same product or 2 different products. But what is nice about Sorbet skincare is that our cleansers are all 3 in 1. Right? So 1, it removes makeup impurities. Number 2, it treats the skin. And number 3, it acts as a toner for the skin. So for ladies that don't want to have 3 different products, like you don't want to have a makeup remover, you don't want to have a cleanser, and you don't want to have a toner, it's great to use Sorbet cleansers because of that 3-in-1 function. So this is our foam cleanser in the hydration range. And then every single range that we have has a day and a night cream. Can anyone tell me what the difference is between day and night creams? Any guesses? Yes, correct. Most day creams have an SPF factor in it, and that's because today, most skincare brands have some form of natural sun protection within the day cream. Have any of you noticed there's a consistency difference often between a day and a night cream? Right. Yeah, so your day cream is generally always lighter in texture, and your night cream is always heavier in texture. And the reason why is because a day cream is what we call a water-based moisturizer, so the predominant makeup of it is water, and where your night moisturizer is predominantly made up of oil. And the reason why we use a thicker texture at night is because your skin's in repair mode. And a lot of people don't want to use a heavy product during the day. There's nothing wrong with using a night cream in the day if you want that thicker textured cream, but what should you do thereafter? Yes, sunscreen. And if there's any message I'm going to preach today, it's about sunscreen. Right. So yes, so that's the key differences. So there's nothing wrong with using a night cream during the day if you want a richer textured cream. Just make sure that you do put sun protection. I'm not going to pass around the products. You will have them on your table, and Charlotte's going to take you through like a little ritual of how you can do treatments at home for yourselves. The next range I'm going to go on to is Age Effect. Anyone want to take a guess what this range is all about? Okay, this range is about anti-aging. And our key ingredient in this particular range is called matrixyl synth, and it's a really amazing peptide complex. And what it does is it targets wrinkle volume and depth. So if you are concerned about fine lines and wrinkles, this would be an amazing range for you to try, because it does target that wrinkle depth and like giving it a better complexion on the skin. And ladies, I often get asked this question, when do I start using anti-aging? And I always say that's a personal thing, but generally we say around 26 and 27 is your age group of when you should start to use anti-aging treatments. And the reason why is because we say prevention is better than cure, right? Once a fine line or a wrinkle has set in, we can't change that. We can improve the depth of it, we can improve the look of it by hydrating it and making sure and preventing it from getting worse. But once it's there, the only way you're taking away a wrinkle is Botox and fillers. All right, so that's why we say prevention is better than cure. So what's really nice about the Age Effect range, also a very simple range. In this particular range, we've got our cream cleanser. So if you like a cream cleanser, then you would use our Age Effect cleanser. Again, 3-in-1, so it's multifunctional. You don't need to use a toner, you don't need to use a makeup remover, it's a 3-in-1 cleanser. Same day and night cream. The only difference with this particular range is that we also have a serum. When should you use a serum? Okay, serum should always be used before your moisturizer. And the reason why is because your serum molecule is much smaller, so it penetrates better into the skin and it penetrates deep into the skin, so you're getting better benefits from the serum. And then what you do is you layer with your cream on top of that, and then it kind of like locks that in under the skin. Lots of ladies have said to me, if I was on a budget, and I had to choose between a serum and a moisturizer, guess what I'm going to tell you to buy? Serum. Right. I'm a serum junkie, and you'll hear me talk about it just now. I love layering, and I really encourage layering of the skin, especially when it comes to serums, and we've got 3 amazing serums that I'm going to talk about shortly. But yes, I would say if push comes to shove, and it comes down to affordability, I'd always tell you to buy a serum versus a moisturizer. And if you want to feel and touch product, you're more than welcome to. Feel free to open and play and touch. Right, our next big range is Salon Skin, and this range it's not specific to a skin type. This range is for, it's got hero products. So if anyone likes the micellar water, it sits within the Salon Skin range. How many of you like exfoliation, but you don't like that granular exfoliation? Okay, we have our skin polish powder, which is an amazing, amazing exfoliator. So it's a daily exfoliator. You don't have to use it like once or twice or 3 times a week. It can be used daily after your cleansing routine, and it's in a powder format. And what's really nice about this particular product is it also lightens and brightens the complexion. So if you're concerned with that like uneven complexion, or you've got pigmentation concerns, this is an amazing exfoliator to utilize for that uneven complexion. And this particular range has a key ingredient called Sepilift. And Sepilift is it's like stabilizes your collagen molecule. So it has a triple firming action. It protects, it reinforces the skin structure, and it also restores the balance of the skin. So for ladies, 26, 27, starting out your anti-aging journey, Salon Skin is a great product to use because of the fact that it protects your collagen molecule, this particular Sepilift ingredients, and it helps prevent that aging process. And like I said, we've got hero products. You've got day and night creams, you've got exfoliators, you've got micellar waters, you've got serums, there's a whole range of products within the Salon Skin. I'm not going to go into each individual product because Charlotte will talk a bit more to it when she talks about her skincare routine. Any questions so far? Right. It really depends on your skin. So if you've got a dry complexion, we say between 2 to 3 times a week. If you've got an oily complexion, we say once a week, generally, because you don't want to stimulate that oil production too much. But what's really nice about the skin polishing powder is you can use it daily, because it's a very gentle exfoliator, and it's not a mechanical exfoliator. It's using almost like rice, like almost a derivative of rice extract.
I feel that it's very dry after a double cleanse, even with a micellar and a good cleanse. So what should you then go into after that as a good moisturizer or a toner?
So for someone like yourself, where you're feeling very dry, I would highly recommend you use a serum, because it's going to penetrate much deeper and it's going to give you that hydration. And especially a serum with hyaluronic acid, because what you probably find is you've got quite a dehydrated skin. So when you're doing this double cleanse, it feels like your skin's even more dehydrated. And that's not the case. The cleanse is not dehydrating your skin anymore. It's just your own skin's natural tendency towards dehydration. So you would benefit from a serum that's got hyaluronic acid in it, because what it's going to do, it's going to, remember I said it holds up to 1,000 times its weight in water, and then it will penetrate into your skin and release that moisture back into the skin. Right. Yes, I'm moving along swiftly, yeah. Right, then even effect. Even effect is for that brighter, lighter complexion. So if you're concerned with pigmentation, if you're concerned with like age effect, you want that like youthful, healthy glow that we spoke about earlier, this is an amazing product to use. And remember what I said, the ranges are interchangeable. You don't have to use one particular range. So for example, if you wanted that brighter, lighter complexion, you could, for example, use the even effect serum under a hydrating moisturizer or an age effect moisturizer. So it really depends what your goals are. And that's why we often say, it's important to go for a skin analysis or a skin consultation. Let someone guide you in terms of what your skin concerns or your skincare goals are and what's the product best suited for that particular skin type. So the Even Effect has ingredients in it that obviously naturally brighten and lighten the complexion. What's also nice about it is it's for a more oily, like an oily type skin, because it's got kaolin as its key ingredient, and kaolin is a naturally absorbing product. So it will naturally absorb all those natural oils in the skin. So if you are concerned where you don't want that like oily glow on your skin, Even Effect is a great range to utilize. And then moving on to serums, my favorite subject. Sorbet recently launched 3 serums, and I have to say, like, I've used lots and lots of serums, and I'm not saying it because I'm talking about Sorbet skin, but honestly, these have to probably be one of my favorites in terms of serums. So whenever I speak, we were speaking about it at the office the other day, I said, serums, try Sorbet serums, they're amazing. And what's really nice about them, ladies, and if you open them on your tables, you've got 3 different serums. You've got a hydrating serum, you've got a lifting, and you've got an anti-aging. They do exactly what they say they're going to do. Right? What's really nice about the hydrating serum is the hydrating serum can be layered with your lifting and your anti-aging serum. So if you wanted to do layering and you wanted multiple benefits from a serum, you can layer with our serums. You'll see it's a very light complexion and texture. It penetrates very easily. It doesn't leave a film on the skin. So use your hydration serum first, and if you want lifting benefits, use the lifting serum, your lifting serum. And if you want anti-aging benefits, you use your anti-aging serum. What is nice about the lifting serum is it has that retinoid, you know, that key ingredient that I spoke about earlier. So naturally targeting that anti-aging pigmentation and also helping with that collagen production. So that's our serums. You spoke about masks. One lady's mentioned masks being one of her favorite products. Right, we do. Sorbet is known for our sheet masks, right? And we have a wide range. There's a sheet mask for every single skin concern, every single skin problem. But the reality is, ladies, is we are in an environment where we have to look at sustainable practices moving forwards. And unfortunately with sheet mask is it's not biodegradable, it's not recyclable. So what you will have seen is that we recently launched 3 clay masks. So remember clay masks were all the rage back in like the 1990s, and then we went to sheet masks, and then we went to cream masks, and guess what? Clay masks have made a comeback, right? And the key ingredient in clay masks is again kaolin. So kaolin's a natural like absorptive ingredients, but what it also does is it draws out impurities from the skin. So if you're concerned with like blackheads, oiliness, like breakouts, the kaolin ingredient is amazing for this. But also what it does is also helps to help tighten and brighten the complexion. So we do have 3 clay masks. You'll see them, they're beautifully colored. You've got a yellow, you've got a blue, and then you've got a purple. And each one has different benefits. You've got your clear up clay mask, which does exactly what it says it's going to do. It's going to clear up. So if you're concerned with breakouts and an uneven complexion, you would use the clear up. If you're wanting plump up clay mask, is the one in the blue pot. Plumping up, so amazing hyaluronic acid benefits. It's going to plump and hydrate the skin. And then the last one is our yellow one, which is glow. So not hard to recognize, yellow for glowing. So if you want that youthful, healthy glow, you would use the clay mask. So great products within the range, and you can see we've really expanded the range. So our serums, our Even Effects, and our new clay masks, all products that we've brought out in the last 12 months. So Sorbet is really innovative in terms of skincare, looking at what's trending from a skincare perspective, ingredient technology. So We are going to play with you today. I'm going to invite Charlotte to the stage now, and it's going to talk you through like a basic skincare routine at home for yourselves. And then she'll also explain to you our amazing BB creams when she's done. Over to you, Charlotte.
Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies. How are we all doing today? I have some beautiful faces in front of me. Welcome. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get that beautiful glow. So thank you to our model for being in front of us today. I'm going to show you all what to do on yourselves to get that beautiful glowing look. Are you excited? Fantastic. So first off, we mentioned double cleansing. So if you want to do this on yourselves now, I welcome you, please play with us. Otherwise, you can just use it on your hands. So our client over here, she already used wipes to clean off of her makeup. She's got absolutely stunning skin. So today, I also want you to look at women empowerment, empowering yourselves so that you can really look at having a beautiful canvas to start off with. Before we do anything on top of the skin, you should be feeling confident within your own skin and within yourselves. So we're going to start with wipes, if you would like to do that so long. That would have been our first cleanse. Then we're going to do a second cleanse on ourselves. So you'll take your cleanser. If you're using the foam cleanser, I'm going to show you how to do it on yourself. So you're going to put it in your hand like this. Normally, it's about 2 to 3 pumps, and it comes out like a beautiful foam like that. And then you can put your 2 hands together and kind of just cleanse over your facial area. You can feel it feels nice and soft. It's a really beautiful foam, and this is obviously going to take out everything within the pores in the skin, and it's really going to clean out that surface so that it's ready for that product penetration. How's it feeling?
Feels amazing.
Oh, good. When we are removing our cleansers, ideally we would have it with your sink or within your shower, and you want that steam from your shower, or if you are doing at the basin area, let that heat steam really open up the pores, put the moisture back into the pores from the steam, as well as helping clean off and clean out those pores. So I'm going to just give you this because we currently don't have a sink in front of us, just to remove that. Another way that you can, if you really want to cleanse your skin and get a good cleanse, if you have that extra time, you want to do that self-care, you could do a bowl with hot water in and then lean your face over the bowl and put a towel over your head. And that really helps with the beautiful cleanse of the skin. It helps open the pores, and the water also is putting water back into the skin. So it helps hydrate the skin in a very natural way as well. Can I give you another one?
Please. Thank you.
How is it feeling? Is everyone joining us? Lovely. So your skin should really feel crisp, it should really feel clean and ready for the next step. So afterwards, if you are into exfoliating, which we all should be, you should be exfoliating a minimum about twice a week. When you're feeling your skin is needing a little bit of extra love, it's got that like rough texture, it really needs a bit of smoothing out, you can feel it's not feeling so happy with us today, that's when you want to exfoliate. So we're going to use this one over here, our Even Effect. This is a cleanser as well as an exfoliator, which is so great. I'm going to put this into your hands, and then we're going to do a little bit of exfoliation just to get that really smooth skin. So this one has little tiny granules in, which is really going to help with a manual type of exfoliation. Yeah, just little circles on your skin, and you would really focus on the areas where you feel the skin is a little bit rougher, it's got a little bit more acne and pimples, so you really want to exfoliate those areas, but just be careful you don't want to exfoliate your very active acne because it could spread that bacteria within your acne. So when it comes to exfoliation, very good to do, but just be careful if you have quite severely acneic skin, just be a little bit more gentle with it. But the clay cleanser is really beautiful for that kind of skin because it has that kaolin, which is going to remove any excess oils as well. So it's very much, this one is a 3-in-1 product. It's your cleanser, it's your exfoliator, and it can also be a mask. So really lovely 3-in-1 ingredient, 3-in-1 product, and you can feel the little granules in them, and that's really going to help smooth the surface of the skin. So with this product specifically, we are exfoliating and we are also masking at the same time, which is really great. Okay, just a little bit more. So this is then creating a really lovely canvas for us to work with. So now the next step is going to be where we really want to start that glowy look. And we want to start it with that layering effect that we are having, or that we are playing with today. Okay, I'm going to ask you to remove again.
Sure. My poor skin.
You're going to feel it will feel really, really smooth afterwards. So now we are double cleansing and exfoliating, and with this product also masking at the same time. How is your skin feeling for those that are trying it out? Feeling good? Any questions so far? So this is just cleaning the skin and prepping the skin, prepping our canvas. And the next step is going to go into that glowy side of skincare and how we can really get that glow underneath our makeup that we want. Oh, you don't have a mirror, I realized. Just this side over here. Okay. Yeah, I'll give you a clean one. So if you are not wanting to use this specific product, you do have a choice of whatever you feel is going to work really well with your skin. You've got the age effect range, you've got the hydro range. You can really pick which product you're using for the specific step, which is then going to be your exfoliation and your mask. So the exfoliations, we have the choice of your daily skin polish powder. We've got this one, and then your mask, we've got the colorful mask bowls as well that you could choose from. Okay, I'm just going to take off the excess. So obviously with your shower, with your steam, you would get this off a lot quicker, a lot easier, and it would really help smooth out the skin at the same time. Sorry, just that last bit. There we go. Okay, now we've really got a smooth skin. You can feel yourself. It feels really smooth, really soft. And then our next step is going to be our serum. So she has a really beautiful skin. I think the only thing that I would really like to do to her at the moment is hydrate, because we can never get enough hydration in. If you can feel, or you can decide which one would work best for yourselves. There is the lifting one, there's the hydrating one, and there's the age effect one. So anti-aging, lifting, and hydrating. So this is the hydrating one. It's one of those squish bottles. Really lovely. I'm going to put it in your hand. And then the reason we really like to apply a serum with our hands is because it creates heat as well. And that heat of the hands when you're applying a serum is really going to melt that serum into your skin, and your skin is going to accept that serum a lot more as well. So I know when it comes to social media, dropping it on your face is really beautiful, and you can definitely do that too, but rubbing it in, making sure your hands are nice and warm, you can even warm it under a tap, is really going to melt that into your skin as well. So you would feel at this point, this is where you're really starting to get that glowy look. You're starting to feel really good. It's starting to look really healthy. And obviously, it's putting that hyaluronic acid back into the skin and really plumping up those surface skin cells. Can you all see already? Yes.
The face rollers.
Yes.
Thumbs up or thumbs down when applying serum?
Yes, definitely. It is creating a movement, so that's going to help firm up your muscles in your skin, and it's going to help with the product penetration as well. And then the very last thing we want to do is very basic, getting that basic glowy skin. Just our few steps to do is our moisturizer. And the great thing about our Sorbet moisturizers is that it contains the SPF as well. So very protective of the skin. We definitely want to use the one that is beneficial for you. So I'm going to say the day cream of the hydro range for our client over here, hyaluronic acid with a moisturizer, protecting the skin and making sure that we are getting that protection, the hydration, as well as the moisture as well. Oh, sorry about this. Once you've finished with moisturizer. If you're wanting to get that very minimalistic makeup look, you can then afterwards just apply your BB cream, and your BB cream contains the SPF, which also contains ingredients that's going to protect you against your blue light therapy. And the very last thing for time that I would like you to know, when it comes to our BB creams, when you are finished applying your moisturizer, don't mix them together because it dilutes them. You want to do one product at a time when you're layering it onto your skin. And then you would use your BB cream afterwards. It's going to help protect the skin, and it's also going to give that slight coverage. It is quite a nice coverage for a natural coverage. It's not like a full foundation, and that's really going to create a beautiful canvas that you can either walk out with. It has that glowy look to it, or if you would like to use it as a primer, because it's also going to make the skin pores look slightly smaller, and it's a perfect canvas to apply your makeup on if that is where you would like to go. So just depending on what look you want to go for, we've got the beautiful glowy natural look, we've got the glowy natural look with a little bit of BB cream, and then we've got our base for our foundation and makeup as well.
Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you so much.
I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance.